Are you looking for the best exercise bikes? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best exercise bikes on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Schwinn IC4 Indoor Cycling Bike. The Schwinn IC4 offers the same magnetic resistance that premium exercise bikes have, but at a more affordable price. If you're looking for an entry-level bike and don't plan to use a big screen for workout classes, the IC4 is a fantastic option. After testing the IC4 myself, I was most surprised by how quiet it is. The flywheel made no noise as I pedaled and adjusted the resistance up and down. Its platform felt solid as I transitioned from coming off the seat to pedaling on uphills to sitting back down. Stratage's senior editor Jen Trolio and her husband used the IC4, and she agrees. The ride is smooth and it's pretty quiet. It's stable, hasn't gotten wobbly or noisy or anything after 2 full years of not heavy, but not light use. The IC4 was recommended to us by Cheryl Wishover, who has been going to indoor cycling classes since the mid-90s and missed going to in-person cycling classes during the pandemic. Wishover described the bike's magnetic resistance as incredibly smooth and quiet. The bike itself is easy to adjust in all directions, so any family member can use it. I'm 5'5", and my teen son is 5'11", and we both feel comfortable on it. If you're interested in the group workout experience, you can adapt this bike to make it work. There's a built-in holder for your iPad or phone on the handlebars, a USB outlet for charging, and an arm strap heart rate monitor to track your performance. Number 2. Schwinn IC3 Indoor Cycling Bike. This Schwinn exercise bike is similar to the IC4, but it uses a flywheel instead of magnetic resistance. Because of this, I found the ride not quite as smooth as the IC4, but you're looking for an affordable entry-level bike, it's hard to find a better value pick than the IC3. It also comes recommended by our senior writer Liza Corsillo, who bought the IC3 during the height of the pandemic after canceling her gym membership. She considered the IC4, and says that this model is more bare bones, but for her and her husband, the extra features were not worth the extra $300, she says. Like the IC4, the IC3 has double-sided pedals so you can use sneakers or clips, and it's fully adjustable. Corsillo says it's louder than the IC4, but not so loud that it's a distraction. She adds that she likes the feedback of the slight whirring sound it makes when you really push yourself. It doesn't have Bluetooth, which means you can't connect your phone to it, so if you're trying to dial in a specific resistance, rather than going off feel, you might want to consider a different model, like the Stages or Peloton bikes below. In general, this isn't a great bike for serious cyclists who want to track their stats. But as someone who just discovered Peloton and indoor cycling in general, I've found it to be a game changer, Corsillo adds. Whether I'm biking to an episode of Bridgerton or to a 20-minute Beyoncé ride, I still end up working up a good sweat and having a pretty good time. Number 3. Peloton Bike Plus. If you're willing to splurge a little more, consider Peloton's Bike Plus, which is designed specifically to sync to classes. It features a large 23.8-inch anti-reflective screen that rotates 360 degrees, allowing you to follow along with workouts off the bike, automatic resistance adjustments, instead of manually, that match your instructors, and full integration with the Apple Watch. If you plan on taking fitness classes frequently, the Bike Plus's features make it a worthy investment. Value-packed membership. A Peloton All-Access membership must be purchased separately in order to access Peloton content on your Bike Plus. You'll pay $44 per MO for your entire household and get unlimited access to our entire library of content available on your Bike Plus and the Peloton app. Age, height, and weight restrictions apply. Your account can be activated during Bike Plus setup. Add on more than cardio with the turn of a screen, rotating TOUCHSRN, effortlessly move from cycling to the floor with a screen that has 360 degrees of movement. 23.8-inch anti-glare HD TOUCHSRN, designed so you can see your workout at any angle. Studio quality sound, front and rear-facing speakers immerse you in sound. Number 4. Schwinn AD6 Airdyne Exercise Bike. Old-school, wind-powered air bikes with handles are simple to use, easy to set up, and have no motor that could potentially break down, making them a valuable addition to any home gym. They were originally popular in the 1970s and 80s, are having a comeback, according to Nick Clayton, personal training program manager at the National Strength and Conditioning Association. You're biking and pushing and pulling at the same time, so it's low impact, but as far as working muscles and getting the most out of any kind of interval session, it's probably the best bang for your buck, he says. Single-stage belt drive keeps it running quietly. Progressive wind resistance system offers infinite levels of challenge. Rev meter RPM gauge for interval training. Self-balancing foot pedals with foot straps. Quiet, frictionless fan that keeps you cool. Please review owner's manual for proper product care and after-sales contact information. Number 5. Wahoo Fitness Kickr Core Bike Trainer. With a stationary bike trainer, you can use the bike you already have for indoor training and get the same feeling riding it. When strategist tech writer Jordan McMahon moved from California to Arizona, he was looking for a way to keep his cycling momentum going without spending too much time riding in the hot sun. A lot of his peers in the cycling community recommended this option. Compared to the stationary bikes on this list, setting up the Kickr Core is a little more hands-on, and according to McMahon, you'll need to buy a chain whip and cassette tool to attach your bike to the trainer, but it only takes about 15 minutes from start to finish. After that, you sync it with Wahoo's app to control the resistance. You can pair it with third-party workout services like Zwift, the one he uses, to do guided workouts, and it'll even automatically adjust the trainer's resistance to match the workout you chose, McMahon says. Those features make it similar to a regular trainer but with the smarts of a Peloton, he says. Unlike a Peloton or Schwinn, when you're not using the bike, you can roll your bike back on the Kickr to prop it against a wall and make some space on your floor, sort of like a makeshift bike stand. Controlled resistance, when connected to your smartphone, tablet, computer, or GPS bike computer, Kickr Core Indoor Smart Bike Trainer automatically controls resistance according to the software or route. For all the ways you ride, experience the most realistic ride feel and responsive resistance whether doing structured workouts, riding virtual worlds like Wahoo RGT and Zwift, or rewriting routes recorded on your